All right, ladies and gentlemen, JJK players, gamers, everybody, we have an update coming through from Twitter itself. Brand new SSR character, infuse your cursed energy. Itadori Yuji. Okay, so Blue Yuji is coming as the next gacha, and he'll be here, I assume, tomorrow. That's how they usually do this. Yes, exactly. Tomorrow from the normal time. And the recollection bit is this healing one. And as you can see, Geek's already onto it. But let's just go through Blue Yuji really quick. So, he is actually a blue support unit, according to the JP tier list, which is pretty cool. So, and they've got him in S tier, by the way. The characteristics: is resistant to poison and soul damage, that's normal. When Black Flash is performed, he decreases... Let me just get some music going. When Black Flash is performed, he decreases skill's cursed energy cost. His skill 1, Fist Blow, is just a normal basic attack. Nothing particularly fancy. Scales up to 180%, very normal for Yuji. His skill 2, Nimble Strike, 15 base cost, which is nice and low, but 5 after a Black Flash. This is really quite interesting. Deals a decent amount of damage to a selected enemy, and then increases their damage received by 15.3%. That scales up to 22% with 280.2% taijutsu damage, so that's very strong. This is an interesting one as well. This one is probably my favourite one of his. Cursed Energy Flurry, skill 3. Deals 250 as a base over 3 hits, and then he increases his own and his ally behind him Cursed Energy skill gauge, ultimate skill gauge charge rate by 10%, and that doesn't change, so it's always going to be 10%, but this does change based off of skill level. So this can hit quite hard. 25 base Cursed Energy cost, but 15 after a Black Flash. So the ultimate Pierced Cursing Punch is his ult, just deals damage with a decent chance to stun, changes up based off of the scaling of the level, and then he increases his own crit rate by 30%. This also, his combo ult gives evasion to himself and the combo ally, which is really strong. 3 turns just 1 time, but still useful, and increases his own crit rate. His autos are quite useful as well, they're quite good. So he gets the poison and soul resistance because of Sukuna. The rapid fire attacks, when targeting the same enemy multiple times, he increases his own damage by 15% for every attack performed. And skills with multiple hits are just counted as a single attack. So this will be quite useful for bossing. Definitely not good for wave clearing and all of that sort of stuff. But he's a single target attacker, so definitely not great for wave clear really. But you can still get there, you know. And this, the third passive, at the start of the turn, if an ally's HP is below 40% or at 40%, up to 1 time in a battle, he'll taunt and give himself damage reduction and revival. So that's certainly very interesting. The only problem with this that I'm seeing is that he doesn't actually have an inbuilt way to give himself Black Flash chance. So that could be a little bit awkward. What I will say though is the memory he comes with... where are we? This is a very strong one, but it is standard and it is available at the moment. So it is a passive heal on an 8-turn cooldown, and at the start of the battle, decreases all allies' damage received by 10%. Because he technically works as a support unit, you could give him a support recollection bit or just a damage recollection bit. I'd probably be tempted to go with the damage recollection bit, but that's all good. However, what's particularly interesting now is that from release, we are through December, through January, through February. As you can see, look at this kit. All of these quite a while ago. This is the last of that. We are through March, basically. Look, all of this. This Mechamaru hasn't come. That's the only thing left in March. Yeah, and obviously this probably won't be a thing. It would be nice to get these rewards for player milestones. I imagine that's going to be our 10 mil. And we are now in April, so we're skipping Toto. And we've gone straight to this celebration, which is their 5 million players achieved, phantom medals, and some cubes. So maybe we'll get those. Hopefully this coincides with our 10 million celebration as well. I don't know. That might be what they were waiting for. And here he is, the gacha with Yuji. But more importantly, look who else comes with him. Green Mahito. So, the powerful enemy battle versus Mahito. If you look in game, let me boot it up really quick. The current enemy battle versus Hanami is very close to ending, so I've got to imagine that we'd be very soon to have this tick over. My assumption is that they probably push this live tomorrow, and then maybe the day after we get Mahito. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, just fighting something off. Had to cough. So if that's the case, what that means is that finally, people, after all this waiting, will be able to get this free-to-play green Mahito, which is what everyone was skipping. Gojo 4 and all of that sort of thing. But he'll be in the Phantom Metal shop. I'll show you what that is. I'm just booting up the game now. So if we come in here, not a full screen, but a bit of a full screen. If we load into Europe, come on, here we go. All right. So if we come on, video game, you can do it, buddy. Here we go. If we go exchange shop, Phantom Metal, Mahito would be just in here for 1500. So hopefully we get those extra cubes, we get those extra phantom medals. Otherwise I'm going to need to do a buy thing, but we'll see what happens. But yes, hopefully Mahito comes along with this celebration, or this banner release, or this whatever you want, because he is a very strong damage unit, and we'll go through him once he comes along. But as you can see, he's got quite an extensive kit. I don't know if he's been buffed on JP, doesn't look like it. But hopefully, there'll be a unit for everyone to use. But we'll go through everything in a bit more detail. Actually, let's just check the announcement, see if there's anything different. Or if it's just this. Training supply pass, more things to spend money on, guys. Oh no. That's alright, whatever. Who cares? But yes, just the gacha. Just the gacha, really. Cool. Alright, well, given that, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.